Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Giddey in at the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Ausar Thompson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Santos in at the 3, the small forward. Adebayo passes to Thompson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach Levine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Here's Chicago. Pass to White. Here's Giddey. High post Vucevic. Nice D from Aldridge. About a minute played so far here in the first. Adebayo. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
And White kicks to Williams. Levine sets the screen for Williams. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Giddey, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Santos. Giddey defending. And Santos gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Giddey. Lets it go with a 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Levine. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Adebayo with the ball. Williams picks him up. Basket counts. Adebayo's got his second basket.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to talk to his guys. Checked in for Chicago. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. White finds Carter. Back to White. Vucevic a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Bulls with another miss. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Chicago trails by 5. Here's White. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
And, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Levine. Now here's White. Nothing on the board. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter, the pass to Craig. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's White. From outside, off the mark. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Allen. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammates.
White against Irving. To end the drought. And White kicks to Craig. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass. Adebayo's got 6.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
White looking around. Banked in off the glass.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Leonard. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
White against Irving. White down low. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Got it up. The shot will not fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Thunder, they lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Here's Dosunmu. No scoring in this one. So the Bulls 5 right now. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Carter in at the point guard position. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Rivers with it. Defended by Giddey. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Dosunmu. And here is Giddey. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Giddey's got 5.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
High arcing shot. Buzelis grabs the board. Inside. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Leonard, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Carter kicks to Giddey. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Ainge. The Bulls also changing it up. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Buzelis. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass the ball. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
We haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
Here is Carter following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Clock at 4. And again, Chicago, no good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And finished off by Rivers.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Chicago trailing here. Here's Dosunmu. And Santos pulls it down. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Leonard. Leonard, powerful move.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
There's 1:59 left in the second quarter. Ball against Thompson. 6 to shoot. Ball no good. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up, and the slams are just too good to miss.
Chicago trails by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Over in the corner, Dosunmu. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Carter's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the field.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Outside Leonard. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Leonard. 5 on the clock. The 3. And Bam Adebayo hits from deep. Adebayo's got 13.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
And stolen by Thompson. Jumps up. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
.46 seconds left in the first half of the game. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Williams passes to Vucevic. LaVine deciding where to go with it. The shot's good.
What helps LaVine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound collected by LaVine. LaVine's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. Back to White. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And both free throws good for White. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Oklahoma City Thunder up by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So with Irving on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Aldridge out there with Adebayo. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Ausar Thompson. And it's Santos in at the small forward position. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 5-point game. Takes the 3. And Santos gets it to go. Santos has got 7.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And you look at Adebayo. What a contribution.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And here's Vucevic. Now Williams. Outside, White. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's White missing. White's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Kept alive. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot. But he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
He has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And White kicks to Giddey. Left side, Levine. Williams for 3. And Santos pulls it down. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Now here's Giddey. T right on him. Levine wide open. And again, no good by Chicago.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And Santos gets it to go. Santos has got 12 points in the game.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Ainge is checked in for Thompson. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Carter comes in for Zach LaVine. Down low. Will it go? And it's White getting it to go. 8 points for Kobe White.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
And it's good for 2.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The shot by Williams, no good.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now here's White. 8 points for him. To the paint. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by White. Williams has got his first basket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Back to Ainge. Chalk up 2 there. Ainge has got his second bucket.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. And the second free throw, good. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Santos. Defended by Dosunmu. Thompson. Count it, good. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Adebayo. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Oklahoma City Thunder delivering the blowout. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Bulls, Torrey Craig is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Carter. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Craig. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Torrey Craig at the line for one.
That's good from Craig. Rivers with it. Pass to Thompson. Rivers surveying the D. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers, always looking for the most opportunistic play.
Now here is Carter. Smith outside. Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, Ball's size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
Lonzo Ball, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Torrey Craig. And he's good on the second. Now here's Rivers. Here's Ainge. The rebound by Dosunmu. Chicago trails by 21. The kick out to Ball. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique. But, man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Get up from your seats and make some noise for teacher time.
Making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Ball dishes to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer, no good. Allen left side.
We don't talk about guys like Tony Allen enough. Defense first players, but they're key if you want to win games in this league.
At the line for your home team, Tony Allen, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Smith. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. Zach LaVine's checked in for Ball. And it's Kobe White in for Javon Carter. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. White against LaVine. Williams passes to Vucevic. Williams a screen on Rivers. Here's White. And the Bulls with another miss. White's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Allen for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago with the ball. In the corner, it's LaVine. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now here's LaVine. White with the defensive effort.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
A nice shot by Rivers.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
For 3, LaVine. It's good from long range.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When LaVine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
Aldridge up on top. Over Williams. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by White.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Outside Williams. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
.144 left here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Allen passes to Leonard. Takes it inside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Right side, Ball. Gets a hand on it. Kicks it out to Terry. Smith the pass to Carter. No good on the 3. Carter's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Leonard finds Young. Now Ainge. He's covered by Ball. The shot's good from Ainge. Ainge has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
14 foul.
That free throw, no good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Zach LaVine's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And it's White in for Carter. Good on the second free throw.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
And Young kicks to Ainge. Allen against Williams. Allen's shot is off. And here's LaVine who brings it up for the Bulls. to the inside. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Ainge. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Now here's Williams. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the drive. They get the rebound. For 3, Levine. He's off on that one. Young against Vucevic. Young's shot is good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And here's White. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Bam Adebayo, Thompson out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Santos in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the small forward position.
Here we go.
It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip.
Who's got Darius?
Away team foul. Santos hits first. First team foul.
Pass to Garland. Mobley on a screen. Garland, a good look. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Adebayo against Allen. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Here's Mitchell. Nice open look, but it's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Santos. Fires from deep. The rebound by Garland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Mitchell. Sinks the 15-footer.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Outside Strus. Mobley against Adebayo. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Santos. over Strus. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Santos has got 5 now.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. LeVert's checked in for Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Mobley against Leonard. Mobley passes to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Back to Mobley. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's Santos. Sinks the tray. Give him 8 points now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Yep, that one's good.
Now, Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 9. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Irving goes in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
On the wing, Irving. Over Mitchell. And that one's long.
Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
There's 53 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Allen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defense has got to respect that once Allen gets that close, he has that ability to score the ball.
Leonard on the wing. Over Mobley. Hits the jump hook.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome today.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. LeVert outside. Mobley on a screen. LeVert finds Mobley. He's off on the layup. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Thunder up by 10. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Bam Adebayo is out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Ainge in a shooting guard.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game here.
First team foul. At the line for your home team.
Leonard looking over the floor. Pulls it from the top of the key, and he makes it. Leonard's gotten his second bucket.
And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
Outside Porter. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Still home team ball.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jerome's checked in. Allen outside. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's the break. Shoots from the baseline. And he hits the jump shot. Thompson's got 5 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Strus the pass to Wade. Jerome on the wing, defended by Thompson. He tries for 3. Jerome, no good. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
White, the pass to Leonard. Aldridge, right side. From the low block. It's good. Off the glass.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drains the triple.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Jerome. Still no points. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Now here's Aldridge. Pass to Thompson. And he drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got 7 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Group substitution here for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. Okoro comes in for Strus. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jerome. And Darius Garland subbed in for Porter Jr. Here's Mobley. No points so far. Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. They still need this. Misses at the rim.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Okoro outside. Back to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Garland. Adebayo grabs the board.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thompson. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 13 now.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Okoro outside. And here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. There's the double with Aldridge. Back to Mobley. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Cleveland shooting their second and third shots at the line here. That free throw is good for Mitchell. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. So he gets them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 44 seconds left in the first half. Mitchell against Thompson. Good on the shot. 15 points in the game.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Mitchell misses. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Outside Strus. And here's Mitchell. Tipped away. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Thunder delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Ausar Thompson.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. We've got Ausar Thompson, LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Santos in at the 3. Here's Santos. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Mitchell's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Out to the right wing. Aldridge finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Adebayo in the post. Checked by Mitchell. The layup misses. And here comes Cleveland. Here's Garland. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to the wing. Here's Santos. Offensive board. Aldridge. And Aldridge with the slam.
Efficiency with that activity there. Aldridge excels at getting ideal positioning on the offensive glass and then takes care of business.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Mobley. He's scoreless. To the left side wing. Allen with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Back to Strus. The 3 from Mitchell. Knocks it down from distance.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And Cleveland has possession. Outside Mitchell. Thompson against Strus.